Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to stream. Welcome to chat. How's everybody doing? Everybody can hear me, right? Sure hope so. I know we've been having some... Good evening. Yes, good evening. It's nice to see people here. Nice to have that going. Loud and clear. Good, 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 good. Hi. Hi, Mishra. Thank you so much. What a compliment. Welcome to chat. We do free tarot readings here. We do chatting. We have, let's see. What is today's? What is Cutie Pie Kind? Aww. Troubleshoot? Is something wrong? Nothing should be wrong, right? Pin your tip link. Yep, it's pinned up at the top. No worries. I'm just checking what our schedule is this week. Not week, this Tuesday. Already forgotten. Ah, it's Mercury direct. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Hi, Libby. Welcome in. Welcome to chat. We're celebrating Mercury direct. It's coming through well over YouTube. Yay! Is my tracking being strange? Or is that just me being picky? No, my tracking's fine. Mercury direct and Venus crossing Jupiter. I actually don't know what that second one is. Or at least I don't know what it means. So we might have to have our residential astrologer tell chat what Mercury x Jupiter is. But I do know I am feeling Mercury direct. And supposedly, yesterday and today, luckiest, second and third luckiest day of the years? Figure out this damn screen. Oh, I'm sorry about your screen. How's Libby doing? How's Mishra doing? It might pop up at a weird time. No worries. We can be here giving out readings. I'm in no rush. We're going to talk about Mercury direct, but we don't have to. Just got over COVID. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so glad that you're okay now. Did that mess up work and school? Or have you not started school yet? Yeah, COVID's rough. Thankfully, knock on wood, I think I've only had it twice, but easiest one yet. Take 3 days off work. Ugh, yucky. I'm glad you're feeling better. How about everybody else? This week, I went to an alchemist castle. It was kind of amazing and great. I had a blast. It's wild that it's just down the road from me. Some dude. It's like the Winchester house, but if it was built for magic instead of keeping ghosts out. I had so much fun. I want to go back. Yeah, it's a castle. Well, it's not really. Well, I mean, dude built a literal castle, but that's like out in the countryside. This is. Yeah, it's a castle. Sort of. It's also just a house, but it's a big house. It's really cool. You should definitely look up pictures. It's called. Let me Google what this is called. I've been looking, like, researching it all day, and now I'm like, what's it called again? It's called Castle. Oh, this is going to be a fun Spanish word that I'm going to butcher. Pitamagilo? Let me just pop that bad boy into chat. Yeah, that one. But yeah, I had a blast. I really recommend it anybody that comes down. I loved it. And it made me feel way better doing more magic. I've been doing more magic this week and it feels good. I know yesterday and today, good astrological sign work with lucky days, Mercury direct. So I've been having a good time doing magic, and that helped get me into the mood. Speaking of magic, if anybody wants to snag first tonight, you're welcome to claim that in chat. You'll notice that Miss May is going to be closing her eyes again much more today. We are doing a fundraiser down here. Doing a fundraiser for a webcam as well as a license for Vtem Studio, which will make that little flying girl over there in the corner go away, and make it so Miss May doesn't close her eyes so much. I found accidentally a magic shop in Lakeland. They have a room that just makes one feel amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. There's nothing better than having a good witch shop around, or just a place that feels really magical. So tonight we are doing free readings, but we are also trying out the new widget, seeing if I can raise any money. I feel weird asking people for money. It feels strange, but I have to do it if I want to keep this channel up and running. So I have to get used to asking. Tarot readings, of course, will stay free. Don't worry about it. Not a problem. It's a me problem, not a you problem. Yeah, we're getting people in chat. How's everybody doing? I'm seeing people lurking, and that's okay. But like I said, if anybody wants to snag first for tonight, go ahead and pop your question into chat, and we can get the ball rolling. Has anyone felt Mercury retrograde? Because I have absolutely felt Mercury retrograde, like letting go of my body. I'll go. Okay, cool. What's your question tonight? What's your question tonight, Stephanie? That's not for you because you haven't asked a question yet. That's for me. Tell me what's going on with my friend. What's in his head? Yeah, let's find out. What's in his head? No thoughts, head empty? Scratch up and double our money. Yeah! 2 to 4. That's enough to buy 2 more tickets. Ace of Cups. One more, please. He's a Capricorn if that helps. It might help, it might not help. We'll find out. We'll find out. Seven of Swords reversed. Hi, welcome to chat. So good to have everybody here. Oh, bird catcher. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's huge. Wow. I didn't expect anybody to donate tonight. Thank you. Okay, back to Stephanie. Yeah, we've got World Reversed, which is a very cute little no thoughts, head empty kind of card. We've got Ace of Cups, and we've got Seven of Swords reversed. So to me, this makes me feel like there's no ulterior motive. I know that Seven of Swords can be a kind of deceit card. Somebody's hiding something from you. I don't think that your friend is hiding anything from you. If anything, he is starting a new chapter of his life. He might be lying to himself in some way, but I think it's a little one if it is a lie in there. Otherwise, he seems like he's just kind of an innocent, happy little, maybe not happy, but innocent little dude. Not really thinking of much. Maybe a little overwhelmed. Maybe a little confused at the current situation. Maybe hiding something from himself. But definitely not hiding anything from anybody else. And definitely no ulterior motives. Oh, and we've got our astrologer in chat telling us more about Merc went direct. Yeah, you felt the retrograde. Yeah. Merc went direct yesterday. Will still be in a shadow for a while as it readjusts itself to going forward, but the worst is over. Venus x Jupiter went, and they did a thing yesterday and today in Cancer. They're both beneficial planets, so they like to give people good things and good lucks. Folks should find out what house Cancer is in their chart, and that's the place you should start manifesting the good things, like grand scale good things you're willing to work towards, not just little piddly things. Oh, great advice. Stephanie says, okay, that makes sense, thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad that that felt right. Yeah, I definitely felt Mercury unretrograde itself, and I'm already feeling much, much better. Are you willing to do pet readings again? Yeah, I can try again. I can try again with the pet readings. I'd love to. Yeah, people seem to like the pet readings. It's very cute. Does my cat Minx want to tell me anything? What does the cat Minx want to say? Oh, hello. Nine of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles, but they both came out kind of sideways, so I wouldn't put much stock into if that's reversed or upright. Oh, and then again, Star reversed. Your cat might be feeling a little, like disenchanted? Maybe that's a bad word. Restless? Understimulated? Understimulated. Yeah, I think that's the right word. Your cat Minx seems a little understimulated. Looks like there's something that they want. It might be a physical thing. I don't know if it is or not. And oh, Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation for the reading. Thank you. I think Minx wants to get climbing. I don't know, this little Ace of Pentacles here. Little cat's climbing up on top of this big coin. Does Minx still have climby spots? Does he have like a cat tree or catio? Oh, there's my cat. I don't know if you can hear him in the background. But it seems like, yeah, a catio, a new tree, a perch, something to climb on. There's a couple of trees. Hi, Mary Den. Welcome to cat. Welcome to cat. Welcome to chat. Well, Minx. Is our little? Oh, you heard him. Hey, Sierra. Hi, I'm doing okay. We're talking about Minx the cat and how Minx the cat's a little underwhelmed and might want something. I'm going to ask one more card to clarify. What does Minx the cat want? Yeah, Sierra, go ahead. Nobody else in line, I don't think. I do have a pen and paper to start writing people down because last week it got a little challenging. One more card, please. What does Minx the cat want? So there's wanting happening for sure. Is there a cat that Minx knew that isn't around anymore? I hate to say it, but maybe a cat that passed on that Minx knew. But because I'm having a lot of cards fall out and I don't want to read a lot of cards. I want to read one card. We've had like death and judgment and is he missing someone? The moon. Adopted him at a cat cafe. Okay. I think there's just a friend he's missing. And there's not a lot you can do about that, right? His sister was adopted with him. Okay, I'm glad you did that. But I think he's just missing somebody. Maybe a friend he had. And I don't think that the answer is more cats, right? We're allowed to miss people we love. So maybe some kind of new gadget, new distraction, new toy might be good. Or just letting him feel his funk and letting him get back to life once he's ready. Yeah, I think he misses somebody. The answer is not more cats. No, Stephanie, no. So Sierra asked to ask a question. And then, does anybody else want to grab a spot in line while I'm writing names down? We have 4 already. Yeah, I don't think the answer is another cat. Hi, Chelsea. Thank you for the like. Yeah, let me write you down. Got Chelsea right after Sierra. So let's see. How does Carmen, Gemini, Cancer, Cusp, feel about me currently? I'm loving that people are giving me people's astrology signs. I think that's so much fun. It actually does kind of help sometimes. Hi, CB. Yeah, of course you can. We're doing Sierra. And then we're doing Chelsea. Cameron and I are both Libra rising and Mars. Okay. How's Cameron feeling about Sierra? I don't think this deck wants to right now, so we're going to pull out Marigold, who is very good at these kind of relationship questions. Yeah, don't worry, Chelsea. You're right after Sierra. Cards are just being a little slow for this one. Not sure why. Ace of Wands. Help, okay. Whoa, more cards than... Crash, bang, boom. Next thing I might have to ask for is a quieter chair. I don't think it's all that bad, actually, but... 3 of Cups. And one more, please. 9 of Rings reversed. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like Sierra, that they definitely like you and they like working with you. I don't know if they've done like a project with you, or maybe you did like an art thing together, but they really liked that. And they want to get to know you more. They want to be around you more. But yeah, we've got the Moon and the 9 of Rings reversed. So you've got that single rose. They might be like into you, but this moon card makes me think, and especially since the 9 of Rings is reversed, they don't know what to do with that. They don't know if they want to act on it. They might not even realize, not yet, I already told him I like him more than friends still. Okay, so you told him. Okay, he doesn't know what to do with that. Because he likes you, but maybe he's not ready, or maybe he's not sure about the future, or he's scared, or he's confused. Something's going on. But he does like you, like as a person, as a partner, he wants to do things together with you because it's fun. That's what I'm getting from this, Sierra. But he's really confused about more. He's really confused about if he wants more, if he doesn't want more, how he wants to do it. But he does really like you as a person. And I hope that helps. And then we've got Mary didn't ask for one, so let me write that down. And then we got Birdcatcher. So it is Chelsea's turn. Chelsea asked, willing, like, will I get the job at Melina? I think you asked this last time, but let's see if we get anything. I'm going to take out this deck. I think she'd be really good for this. Yeah, here we go. So we'll get 1 card for Chelsea from here and then 2 from the other deck. Thank you. How much are donations? Whatever you want. Absolutely. It's free. It's whatever you want to donate. Thank you for considering. Oh, it means a lot. Oh, don't worry about sending any questions early. It just helps put you in line. It's not a problem at all. So we're talking about a job here for Chelsea. One from this Midsummer deck, and then 2 from the Tarot. So let's see what we got. Of course it lands on the floor. Here I am. Farmer's Market. So Chelsea, your first card is Farmer's Market. Looks like remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness. Choose wisely and intentionally. And then we're going to get 2 more cards from the Tarot. Kind of solidify the vibe here, and we'll read them all together. Yeah, I might not be able to get to it, Sierra, but shoot. Please? Chelsea's cards are being quiet. Let's try from here again. There we go. Heirloom tomatoes. And one more, please. One more for Chelsea. Butterflies. So let's see what those are all about. So just as you would think, butterflies are about profound change, just like caterpillar to cocoon to butterfly. You are in the midst of a profound breakthrough and are about to transcend. Okay, that's wild for a job card. That sounds like a big yes. Confirmation that what is happening is meant for you. You should continue to follow the thread. It means yes when asking yes or no questions. Heck yeah, okay. But let's check on the other ones. We've got heirloom tomatoes. Oh, this is about like lovers. Interesting. Yeah. This is about giving as much as you receive. It's about making time for your passions. Give into the need to spoil yourself and those around you. Interesting. And 9, farmer's market. Many paths will lead to success. Each option offers a different flavor, and some may prove to be something you don't enjoy. Choose carefully. Being mindful that the option that appears to be perfect may be hiding something underneath. Okay, Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea, it sounds like the answer is yes. They're going to offer you the job, but that doesn't mean that you have to take the job. It looks like there's a big fat warning here that something isn't as it seems. And you may want to ask a lot of questions. You may want to really make sure that this is the right spot for you and that they aren't hiding anything from you. But if you're desperate, the answer is in fact yes. So that's something to look forward to. Okay, chat has gone. So we've got Birdcatcher's question. We've got CB, not a question. I'd like to see the strongest energy that comes up about the present state of my spiritual awakening and spiritual connections. Chelsea says, thanks. Okay, yeah, you're welcome. And CB, that actually absolutely counts as a question, so don't worry. And then we got Patricia, writing everybody down in order. And hi, They Move. Welcome to chat. It's good to see you. A little desperate. Yeah, well, the answer is yes. So just make sure that you get all the information you need to. Okay, so next up is Mary. So we have activity recommendations to do with friends. Ooh, I love this question. And that's actually perfect for these ones. So we're going to pull one from here. We're going heavy on the seasons today. I didn't mean to. But they're just really vibing with these questions. Activity recommendations with friends. I love this. This is such a fun question. I love getting fun questions like this. So I'm pulling first from, if it says planetarium, I will scream. Have you been too much lately? Have you been too many times? Weather divination. Take that really literally if you want to. Oh, it'd be funny. It would be very funny. We've got arts and crafts. Because I knew she would be literal about this. God, about 5 or 6 times this year. Okay, that is a lot. That is a lot. I do envy you, but... Falling leaves. Oh, what's going on? I got an error here. Let's see. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Experience buffering. Interesting. My internet's fine. OBS is running smooth. Hopefully that goes away. Yeah, arts and crafts, like literally arts and crafts. So let's see, we've got weather divination. Oh, YouTube just gave me an error on my end, but if everything's fine, then everything's fine. It says... watch your situation closely. You're likely experiencing many moving parts that require a great deal of focus and attention. Rhythm games. Puzzles. I'm coming up with things. I'm not reading this from the book. Okay, good. I'm glad everybody's smooth. Chat wasn't working for me. I restarted and fixed it. Okay. So weather divination says interpreting signs, trusting what you feel. Others will respect your efforts as long as you're honest and willing to acknowledge you may not have all the answers. So just like trust your gut about what to do. And then arts and crafts, I think, is very literal. I don't think we have to read the entry for that one. Now let's try the last one, falling leaves. Shedding, making space, clearing blocks. A lot of your friends are probably experiencing endings in the form of lost friendships, breakups, moves, or other challenging changes. Yeah, I bet. You are not being punished or frowned upon. You may lose your job. It's not your fault. Find the light in the ending you're facing now. It's an excellent time to undergo personal lifestyle changes, such as a makeover, adopting a weight loss program, enrolling in a dating app. Okay. Curious to see what the entry for arts and crafts is. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Arts and crafts comes to you when you are trying to manifest your vision using other people's means and methods instead of creating something for yourself. This card asks, why buy artwork when you can paint or purchase clothes when you can sew your own? Ooh. Yeah, so I'm hearing makeovers. I'm hearing decorate people's houses with art you made yourself. I'm hearing come over without a plan and just kind of go by how the spirit moves you. Get involved with the cause you believe in. Ooh, so maybe go to a protest. That could be fun. Yarn. Weather donation is looking up at the sky. I mean, that does sound like a very, very nice activity. Aw, thank you for the crown. Makeover. Yeah. Make clothes. I'm here for it. I get a little crown. Is there a little crown I can give myself? I don't think so, but I can give myself this. This is silly. This is funny. This is stupid. But no crown. Okay. Does that feel good, Mary? I feel like maybe you got some answers. I put away the decks without putting away these cards. Good. Good. That's what I want to hear. Okay. Which means up next, bird catcher. Scroll back, see what bird catcher's question was. How far back are we going for poor bird catcher's question? Uh-oh, birdcatcher deleted. Oh, they must have had to leave. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. So I guess we're jumping up to CB then. I'd like to see the strongest energies that come up about the present state of my spiritual awakening and spiritual connections. Have I got the deck for you? Yeah, of course we can do that. We're going to be playing with the Mirror Oracle. Mirror Oracle only talks about spiritual things and does not concern herself with the material realm. So let's see what comes up. What's the strongest energies in CB's spiritual awakening and spiritual connection? So this is going to be themes. This is going to be spiritual team. I love this question. This is nice. Oh, birdcatcher. Okay. Can I get a vibe reading for next month? I'm a stress ball for nothing. Oh no. Or is it all good? Yeah, let's actually, sorry, CB, I'm going to put you on hold since birdcatcher is technically in front of you. And we're going to have Birdcatcher's reading. So real quick, what's the vibe for next month? Oh, that's not the vibe I want to give you. Hold on. Hey SK, welcome to chat. Hold on, I'm not showing you this card until I know what's going on. Oh, okay. Just give it to me straight, Doc. No, I will. Okay, yeah, this isn't too bad. So we've got Tower reversed, we've got the High Priestess, and last one, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this isn't too bad. I think you're gonna have like a breakthrough, like maybe a therapy breakthrough or a spiritual breakthrough, and you're going to feel energized, ready to roll, ready to jump into projects, ready to make money. Next month is about like a deep spiritual or emotional or something, a breakthrough. I'm going to guess something you're either like working in therapy about or like a spiritual breakthrough, and you're gonna just be ready to hit the ground absolutely gunning for it. Next month's gonna be great. The breakthrough itself might suck for like a day or two, because breakthroughs usually do. But after that, ooh, smooth sailing. Smooth sailing, Birdcatcher. No worries. That's it. Yeah! Heck yeah! That's what I want to hear. And then SK wants to get in line, so I'm writing you down. So SK is in line. And now back to CB. I'm really excited to see what this one gives. Oh. The Path. The Knife, Libra reversed, which I'm not sure if there's reversed in this deck or not, and Sagittarius reversed. Hi, Peculiar! Yeah, welcome in! In line, in line, in line! Peculiar, you are written down. Yeah, this one's gorgeous. She goes with the Marigold Tarot. The matching Oracle deck. So here we go. We got the Path. So the one thing though is that the little booklet is not in alphabetical order. And it is a pain. So the Path, here we go. Associated with the Moon card. Traveler has made it past their initial barriers. All that remains is a long road ahead with many forks and choices. What are you seeking? Is the road ahead easy, or will we find ourselves traversing even more obstacles? While the future can be uncertain, the path laid out before us implies we have walked it before. Concerns itself with the act of protection and foresight. It can also imply overanalyzing, catastrophizing, or finding oneself paralyzed with possibility. SK asked how many people are in the queue. We've got 4. You are number 3, and we're working on number 1, who is CB right now. CB has the Path. So it looks like literally your spiritual path has lots of options, but you're set and you're ready. The Knife signifies action, pain, conflict, intellect, ambition. Let's see. Do we aim to destroy or build, to protect or harm? Okay, ambition. Yeah, that makes sense with the path. I'm really interested in Libra and Sagittarius. Here we go. Libra. Stabilizing of the body, ruled by Venus. Associated with the Justice Tarot card, which makes sense with Libra's little buckets. Libra is entirely concerned with the nature of balance, about resolving conflicts, pursuing equality, seeking reciprocal attachment. Also, indecisions or too many perspectives, incapable of drawing conclusions. This is the same thing we saw in the Path card. And last, Sagittarius. Moving, propelling yourself forward, new ideas, new adventures. Again, the Path card. Philosophical, dynamic. Okay. So it looks like, CB, your path is full of options. Basically, any option is available to you, but we asked specifically about the most powerful energies, is how you put it. Most powerful energies on your journey. I think that Libra and Sagittarius are probably on this path with you. The power of moving forward and this power of equality. We have the knife here. You're ready to protect. You're ready to defend yourself. It's a tool like any other. It can be used for violence or it can be used to create things. Not just to protect yourself. You can use it to create art, like wood carvings and such, is what I saw. I think that right now your spiritual team wants you to keep exploring. And I think that that might be the opposite of what you wanted from this answer. Because if I were you, I would have asked this question in order to get like a, oh, you should look into this kind of practice. You should look into that kind of practice to narrow down my options. And instead, the cards are like, hey, you have every option available to you. You're ready to go. Which, sorry about that. However, what we do have here is equality and the knife. I would look into maybe what knives mean ritualistically, see if anything comes up for you there. And I would also look at the things that you're passionate about. Actually, I like exploring, curious about all the spiritual practices. Okay, good. They're giving you explicit directions to try stuff out and to research things, to learn new things. So go full speed ahead, try as much as you want to, and definitely look into like the use of knives in magic and what the symbolism might mean, because I think that this is something that they specifically want you to look at is literal knives, which is weird to me. That's not something I would use in my magic practice, but I know that a lot of people do. So I would check that out specifically. But go full speed ahead. You're so welcome. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Okay, and now we're on Patricia. So let's see. should I skip going to art fairs this year with the economy the way it is and just gift my creations to make me feel good? That's not a bad plan. But let's see if we agree. And I'm using the Crow Tarot for this one. Crow Tarot is to use the pendulum for readings too. I have not used it for public readings yet. Right now it's just out as decoration, but I do like to use my pendulum. Oh, so I was saying that the Crow Tarot pulled these out because the Crow Tarot is specifically tied with Bothell. And I think that might have the right kind of energy for talking about going out on craft fairs. The Lovers, okay. Choices, relationships. Makes a lot of sense with the reading, but let's see what else comes up. Bunny's making me sleepy. Yeah. Like I said, today she's gonna have her eyes closed a lot more again. I'm working on a setup to have her track me a little better than she is right now, but that will require the webcam that I'm currently fundraising for down below. So 5 of Pentacles, Temperance. Okay. That honestly, yeah, that feels like a pretty clear yes. Your birthday is coming. It is. It is coming. It doesn't feel like it's coming. It does not feel like it's coming. It is not the right weather for it. So, yeah, Patricia, this feels like a very clear yes. However, it also feels like it's hot here. Oh. I don't know how this would work in your situation, but I know that you've done it in the past with other types of business. But this is making me feel like donating to charity or fundraising to charity or giving to those in need, specifically people in need. And people, there's a lot of, I don't know, something about the 5 of Pentacles specifically paired with Temperance. It really makes me think about considering pairing with a charity somehow, or giving to people in need. So not just people you love, not just gifts to people who will make you feel happy, but also to people in need. Empty bowl for the food bank is coming up. Yeah? If they accept empty bowls, that might that might work. I don't know. That's, again, not the answer I thought I would give you, but I'm kind of glad it came up. Oops. Goes in upside down. They want pottery. Okay, well, I think that the crows want you to do that. Specifically. They also say that gifting to people you love is great. Please do that. But I think it's very interested in you working with that. So, next up. Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm just glad I could be a help. Okay. Zhao put into chat, so let's write you down. So we'll get to you. But first is SK. SK asked, name is Shrey. How does my ex see me? She's Scorpio. I'm Sagittarius. Again, like I said, I love that people are giving me star signs. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm actually using them with my readings, but it's fun. How... Oh, I'm not reading half the deck. You gotta give me less than that. How is Shrey's ex seeing them? Knave of Swords reversed. I love you too. Queen of Wands. Tower reversed. Okay, Shrey, specifically, I want to talk about the Tower reversed first. That makes me think that something big and terrible happened, which I'm assuming was your breakup. And I'm wondering if it's reversed because she sees this as like nobody's fault. Or they see this as nobody's fault. I'm not so sure if you gave me. No. So Niharika. Niharika, yeah, I think sees the breakup as nobody's fault, or at least not her fault. We've got Queen of Wands and Knave of Swords reversed. And that makes me feel like she sees you as somebody who's just like, who's cool, but is just like too young for her. And that doesn't have to mean with age. It could mean like personality, or just where you are in life, or your interests. It's specifically a court card. We've got this knave. And she's this queen here. Nothing bad happened. Stop talking all of a sudden. Yeah. That makes me think that she just didn't want it to be anybody's fault and just needed to move on. So it seems here she's represented here as a queen, with you as a knave. So she thinks you're cool, you're just too young, too far behind, you're young and dumb. We got into college. Aww. Ah, welcome back. Yeah. She might want to be focusing on herself or her hobby. Maybe she's turning a hobby into a business, or she's just really into studying something that really lights her up, a topic that she really loves. And she wants to focus on this, that it brings her so much joy. She's like, I don't have time for anybody who's not at my level. She doesn't think you're bad. She doesn't think you're a bad person. She doesn't dislike you. She's just like, I need me time, and I'm going to the moon. Like, you're cool. I like hanging out with you, but you're hanging out at, I don't know, Disneyland, and I want to hang out on the moon. So, sorry, but I have to go. I don't know if that made any sense, but I hope it did. At the end, I feel so stupid. Boy to man, I transform in 2.5 years. Yeah. College sucks sometimes. Not gonna lie. It's so much is happening all at once. You're processing, yeah. But I think it's fine. You're welcome. I'm sorry if that wasn't great. And then Peculiar. Hopefully you're still in chat, Peculiar, because you're up next. I don't think you've asked your question yet. Peculiar's next, and then you are, Joe. So go ahead and pop your question into chat if you haven't already. Yeah, you said, what's next for me professionally? Just got nostalgic. Oh, well, I'm glad you did. Okay, Peculiar says, what area of my life should I focus on in the fall? I'm not sure what to do with myself next. Let's find out. Oh, Magician. 6 of Wands reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups. Things are going to come easy for you over the summer if you don't move. Like physically, don't leave the city. Or, I mean, like, you can go out and, like, go to the park or go out and go camping maybe, but, like, don't go very far from home. Don't go super far from home. And things will just kind of work out. Things will fall into your lap this summer. If anything that you need to work on, that's so on point. Okay, good. If there's anything that you actually need to work on, it's keeping this sense of you are not your emotions. Your emotions are helpers inside your brain who just want to help out, who just want to make you healthy, but they're not you. And keeping yourself calm, cool, collected, like a duck on the water, that might be what you're working on this summer. But if you don't leave the city, if you don't go very far from home, things will fall into your lap. That's what I'm seeing for you. And that was really quick and really easy. So the cards really, really want you to know that. And I'm glad you asked. I don't think we've had somebody go that fast tonight yet. And then last on the list, and then we'll go into free talk mode unless somebody else comes up and wants anybody, unless somebody comes up and wants a reading, is Zhao. And you asked, what's next for me professionally? And I will do my little, I have to learn that it's okay to do this and it's not weird. I will ask, if you see down below, I'm fundraising for a copy of VTube Studio and a webcam. Copy of VTube Studio will just make that little girl who's flying around in the corner go away. And the webcam will help Miss May from having her eyes closed all the time. She will be much less sleepy. It's like a little coffee for her. So if I've given you a good reading that you've had fun and you've liked, please consider dropping me a tip in my Ko-fi, link in the description, and your name will come up on screen. Okay, let's see what's up. What's going on? What's with your profession? What's with your job? What do you need to be doing? Queen of Swords, love to see it, love to see it. She'll still be sleepy, but perhaps less asleep. Yes, that's exactly the vibe. And then we've got 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups reversed. Okay. So this is a pretty good reading. The Queen of Swords makes me think that you need to either meet a specific person, somebody who is extremely knowledgeable, somebody maybe an expert in their field, somebody who might get to mentor you or assist you on your way to whatever you want to do next. Or you will become this Queen of Swords. So maybe you're going to teach. Maybe you're going to take on a mentee, and it will make you look prestigious. It will make you look extremely professional, extremely sought after. People will think you're so cool. Anyway, this is a really good sign for a professional reading. Yeah, strange. Yeah. Let me get you in line. You'll be next. So, great news for a professional reading. Queen of Swords. 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups reversed. That makes me think that you are going to need to spend more time at home, or there might be consequences. I couldn't tell you what those consequences are, but it looks like you either need to spend more time with your parents, or if you have kids, more time with your kids. There's a parent child relationship aspect going on here, and the 10 of Cups reversed is this consequence if you don't spend time with whoever it is you need to spend time with. So to sum it up, either having someone be your mentor, somebody really prestigious, somebody really well-known and expert in their field, or you take on a mentor and it makes you look really cool. And then you need to spend time either with your parents or with your children, depending on who you have in your life. And that's what I see, Joe. That's what I see in your professional future. And then we're on to Strange. Strange says, just a general reading, and if I have spiritual attachments. Well, I will tell you right now, a general reading is not what you want from me. My cards will just kind of roast you. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Joe. Let me pull you back up. Oh, no, I shuffled. Yeah, so it was for you. No, sorry. It was for you. Let me summarize. You need to either be mentored by somebody who's like an expert in your field, somebody who takes an interest in you, somebody who's strong. Oh, you'll go back? Okay, cool. Yeah, don't worry. It's there. It's there. And then we've got Strange. So, Strange, we will figure out your spiritual attachment. Oh, thank you so much, Reanimator, for putting that in there. So I'm going to go over Strange's spiritual attachments, which I love your username, Strange Activity, paired with your question of spiritual attachments. I think that's fun. So what's attached to Strange? Pride. Longing. And blooms. It's quite serious, to be honest. What the question is, or your username? And like I said earlier, this guidebook is not in alphabetical order, so I am looking up the cards here. Spiritual stuff that you're in. Okay. Night they move. Thank you for coming. So we have pride associated with 26 and 8. In Asian folklore, it's said that despite its great beauty, the peacock has ugly feet, and the bird despairs over this fact every time it gazes upon them. A symbol of beauty, esteem, wisdom, and power, peacock is also associated with arrogance and short-sightedness. How can pride benefit and fortify us, and in what ways might it make us more prone to oversights? How does that relate here to blooms? Bloom stands straight, normal, and proud. Ooh, interesting. Card encourages us to take note of the things that are growing around us, what has been sown and what has been reaped. It's important to recognize the effort that goes into a successful harvest and be grateful for the collaboration, patience, and love needed in order to help our ambitions flourish. And the longing. It's a fruit of a lychee. is the stem that the hand is holding, associated with love, romance, and desire. What we wish for is so often here. The card asks us to investigate our other desires as well. The fruit may rot, the flesh may rend from bone, but what of the longing? Do we long for material items, romance, family, friendship, glory? How does it motivate us and to what end? Okay, so strange. Sounds like the cards are asking you to be proud. I think that pride card, it says, oh, be wary of your pride, but paired with blooms and talking about reaping what you've sown, it wants you to be proud of what you've done, proud of what you've accomplished, and proud of anyone who's done it with you. If you have any spiritual team, either physical or energetic, proud of everyone in the group, and longing to remember why you're doing it. So to remember why you're doing your spiritual practice, why you started it, why you're with these people or non-persons in your spiritual team. But I think that's really good, to be proud of what you've accomplished. A good reminder. Sometimes we get caught up in, I haven't gotten enough done, I haven't done the cool stuff, I don't have everything, but to stop and be proud. You're very welcome. I'm glad you liked it. So now, we're at the end of our list. We're all through. Now we get to talk, we get to chat until somebody else wants a reading. I got to ask earlier about Mercury direct, which is technically what the stream was supposed to be about, but I don't think we'll be going through that unless people want some fun zodiac sign readings for Mercury direct. I'm willing to do it if people want it. Yeah, just fell out. Four of Swords. Mercury reverse. Reverse? Mercury retrograde. It feels like a dream. It feels awful. Virgo and Gemini deserve it. Yeah, you're right. Virgo and Gemini absolutely deserve a reading. So we can at least do them. So do Taurus and Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. So. Mercury reverse and 10 of Cups retrograde. Ugh, so true. Okay. People want it. The people have demanded. The people have demanded, so we'll get into some Mercury direct readings. And Virgo. Yeah, Virgo and Gemini are the ones absolutely who went through it, this Mercury retrograde. So we'll start out with Virgo, since we've had that requested twice now. And then pull around the wheel, and we'll stop every so often if people want their free readings and come into chat. So Virgo for Mercury direct, we've got 7 of, whoa, hello, 7 of Swords reversed, cards keep exploding. Yeah, you're welcome. Do you use the 13th zodiac? No, I don't think I've ever heard of the 13th. So, I mean, I've heard of like the cat in the Eastern zodiac, but I haven't heard of a 13th for the Western zodiac. Can you tell me about that? I'm really interested. Saw something on that. Need to go back and watch. Okay, yeah, I haven't heard of it. Knight of Swords. Poor Virgo and the swords. I think I said last time. Star. Okay. We're heading up. Just a few more for Virgo, please. I'd like to give them more than 3 cards. Knight of Pentacles. Recently had something pop up on my feed about the 13th zodiac. Interesting. 2 of Pentacles. One more, please. One more for Virgo. About Mercury direct. Yes, we love to see it. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Mercury direct's going way better for Virgo than I thought it would. So I think for August, my reading for Virgo wasn't too great, but looks like it's looking up. You've got some hopes and dreams that are taking flight. You've got maybe a business idea that is absolutely going to skyrocket. And either way, you're going to be having a good time at home. There might be something you need to work on inside your head, some kind of lie you've been telling yourself maybe for a long time, but that could be something as easy as oh, I don't deserve a lot of money, or money is evil, or it's too late for me to do that thing, or it's too frivolous to want to do that thing. You know, I need to have realistic goals. Stuff like that. Those kind of things. Something in there is a lie. Something in your head. You need to gut it, get it out of there. And you're going to be skyrocketing, Virgo, for this Mercury direct. Something about it. You've got good luck energy. Big good luck energy, Virgo. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah. I gotta give Virgos a win, since I did not give them a win last time. So, Virgo. And then I'm actually gonna go in order, since I had so many people request so many different signs. I'm just gonna go in order. So next is gonna be Libra. Virgo moon here likes that. Yeah. Yeah, we all need it. Yeah, LFG gamers. Okay. Libra, Libra, Libra. How is your Mercury direct? We've got 9 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Wands, it's giving back to the drawing board energy, but let's see how it keeps going. Anything else pops up? I want to get to 6, so please, 4 more cards for Libra. Knave of Wands reversed. Interesting. Do you feel like you're out of ideas? Back to the drawing board and out of ideas, Libra. That's a strange energy for Mercury direct. Mercury direct, so that might be where you're starting. Yeah. Because then we have 5 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Ace of Wands reversed. Libra, something is going on that has nothing to do with Mercury direct. Because you feel like you're out of ideas, you feel like you're scraping the bottom of the barrel, you're back at the drawing board and you're just staring at a white canvas. You don't know what to do. I can tell you, that's not your fault. You are a spring of ideas. You have good ideas. You're good at this. Don't let this drought make you give up, because it will pass. The drought is just not Mercury retrograde, because that has passed. I don't know what this drought is for you. But it's probably something else going on in the stars or your chart specifically. Let's see. Is there anything Libra can do to make this energy unblock, to make it move a little faster, to get those ideas coming? Because they are a competent person. They're good at this. They're just in a rut, in some kind of writer's block or art block. We've got blackberries and snowdrops. There's still like 4 other things in retrograde. That makes sense. Okay, Libra. What's blackberries and snowdrops? Receiving this card, blackberries, is an indication of spiritual neglect and choosing the path of temptation, greed, drama, laziness, envy, and manipulation. This card often appears when a limiting belief or behavior has become destructive, and the shadow aspects of your subconscious are driving your decision. Stop being your own enemy. Make a change. Own a new pathway forward. Okay. So you're beating your head against a wall. You need to try a brand new strategy. Not a brand new game, just a brand new strategy. Let's see how snowdrops might help us out. You have faced overwhelming challenges. You have asked yourself whether now is the time to wave the white flag. The answer is no. Yes. Do not try a different game. Just try a different strategy. Exactly the same message, just on the other side. Success won't be immediate or arrive with big flashing light, but it will be stable and it will support you for many years to come. I was saying, you're really good at this. You're really good at this. Don't let yourself think you're not. Stay the course. Try something new. Don't blame yourself for this drought. It's the Neptune, Saturn, Chiron, Pluto, and Uranus retrogrades. Not you. Yikes. That's a lot. Virgo, Libra, cusps makes so much sense. You're the problem and the solution. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, that was Libra. Let's try Scorpio. Scorpio 4. Mercury direct. Scorpio, you've got 10 of Wands out. The release. The release, letting go of the burdens of Mercury retrograde. Fool reversed. 5 of Cups. Three more for Scorpio, please. King of Cups. Four of Swords reversed. One more, please, for Scorpio. Three of Coins. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, let's look at this together, aren't you? I think you've been having nightmares. But they might be like waking nightmares. They might be like a, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing kind of nightmare. You're catastrophizing. That's the word for it. That's the word for it. Catastrophizing. Scorpio, please stop catastrophizing. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. You just don't think you are. You're actually doing way better than okay, right? I think you have a really strong support system. You've got people helping you, and you've got like strong people helping you. And you might be over here going, oh, but I want to do it all myself. You know, I want to have the glory. I want to have the credit. I want to be proud of myself because I did it all by myself. And that's great, Scorpio, but just be happy that you're okay. Just like, not okay, like be happy you're thriving. And you're like, I'm not thriving. No, just calm down. It's gonna be okay. Hey, Queen. Yeah, you can have a reading. Let me set up Scorpio's Mercury direct out of the way. Do you have a question? Because I know a general vibe check is not something that is going to do you any good. You're going to want to ask a question. How does Amari feel about me? Let's find out. Does he like me? Okay. Let's see. Is he protecting me spiritually? Ooh. What's going on in the spirit? Let's find out. Queen of Swords. I'd say that's protective energy for sure. It's a little motherly. It's extremely protective. It's strong. It's soft. World reversed. One more, please. One more for Queen. King of Swords. Wow, okay. Yeah, definitely some protection going on. Definitely likes you. Very much, we've like, how does he feel? Paternal, it looks like. We've got literally the King and the Queen of Swords. And we've got the World reversed. It's a strong connection. I'm almost getting a sense of like, what do you mean Queen doesn't know how I feel about them? I thought I made it very clear. That's what this World reverse is giving me. I thought I made it very clear. What do you mean they're second guessing? I told Queen I loved them. I told Queen I liked them. Of course, I'll always be there for them. I'm never going anywhere. Why would Queen doubt that? That's the energy I'm getting. There's an extremely strong connection with both the Queen and the King of Swords coming up. Is that why that motorcycle keeps riding around my house? Let's see. Is that why that motorcycle keeps riding around the house? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's it. I think that's unrelated. Yeah, I think that's unrelated. But that's funny. So yeah, there's a how come you doubt me? Don't doubt me. And then extremely, extremely strong connection with both the King and the Queen here. So definitely a good reading. Okay, it is 45. I'm going to take a really quick break so I can take a water break. And I'll be right back, okay? So hold tight. Here I am. I'm back. Ready to go. Oh, thank you, Libby. That makes me happy. Thank you. Okay, where were we? We're on Sagittarius. We're on Sagittarius for Mercury direct. Hermit. Mercury direct, Mercury retrograde, Sagittarius, has probably been treating you to some inner turmoil, some inner confusion. Who am I even? Oh my God, she's just like me for real. That kind of vibe. And Mercury direct, you're going to be able to finally see yourself again, know yourself, feel comfortable in your skin, understand yourself, why you're doing things. Got 6 of coins reversed, Fool reversed, Knave of Cups. Hi, Monica. Welcome to Scream. Doing a quick general reading for Sagittarius in Mercury direct. And then if you want your own reading, go ahead and post a question in chat and we'll do that next. King of Pentacles reversed. And one more for Sagittarius, please. Thank you for the question. We'll get right to that. Is it standard practice to give your sun sign when doing like YouTube tarot reading questions? Everybody today has been giving me their sun sign. Okay, so we've got Sagittarius lined up here for Mercury direct. Let's see what's going on. I talked about the Hermit, how you're going to feel like you'll be able to know yourself again. That doesn't mean everything's going to be hunky-dory, though. It seems like you're having some fairly decent money problems. Maybe you're between jobs. Fool makes me think you're between jobs. I want you to know it's going to be okay in the end. 6 of Wands here makes me think that you're definitely going to get what you're looking for. If it's a tough job market out there, but you're going to get the one that you want. You're in position. You have what it takes. Your competition is not better than you. And I think the only advice the cards have for you, Sagittarius, out there is with this Knave of Cups. I think this is a person for you, Sagittarius, in your life, like a kid. If there's a kid in your life, I don't know, elementary school, middle school kid who's also been going through it, maybe emotionally. Maybe they lost somebody. Maybe they look up to you. They think you're really cool. The cards are asking you to help them. It doesn't have to be financially help them, but just to be there for them. Spend some time with them. Give them some affection. Show them that there's people out there that care. You're going to get where you need to be. It might be rough in the meantime, but you know who you are and who you want to be. And this kid thinks that's really cool because this kid's seen some hardships already, maybe when they weren't supposed to yet. And showing them some love and compassion is going to go a long way. But I don't think that you see that as a burden. It's not a burden, but it's nice for you. Sagittarius, I think that you see that as it is, and that's just passing along the karma, right? Doing good because it's good to do good. Because this kid needs it and is worth it. So good job. Good job, Sagittarius. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. So we got Monica asked a question. And Queen has another question. We've only got one question per person per night. So Queen, you're welcome to come back on Thursday to ask another question. Or if you need it right now, you can head over to my Ko-fi in the description. And I also give personal readings. So I'm glad you have more questions, but one per person per night. So we're going to head over to Monica, who asked, will he come back to me? Will he reach out? I'm a Capricorn. Let's find out. Monica, I'm gonna be real serious right now. No, because Monica, I think you dodged a bullet. I think you dodged a bullet. This is... Now, of course, these these cards aren't as scary as they look. We've got a terrible thing that happened that is not your fault. We have a ending that brings about a new beginning that is better for you. And we have letting go of beliefs that no longer serve you, letting yourself have what you want because you deserve it, that kind of stuff. So I'm still going to say no. I'm still saying, Monica, no, he will not come back. And I think that, yeah, wow. That's a good thing. You are starting a new chapter where you're going to be kinder to yourself, where you're going to be better. You're going to be reborn like a butterfly. Like, this is huge for you, Monica. Like, I cannot stress how wild this reading is. Like, this is kind of crazy. You're gonna have this is blooming. This is I can't like I don't know how to say it other than like a butterfly, a flower blooming. You're really whole new chapter, whole new you, better you. That really makes so much sense. So much for enlightening me. Okay, I'm glad. I'm so glad, because normally somebody would be like, "Ah, damn, I really want him to come back." No, don't. Put that energy into you. That is such a cool reading, Monica. I'm so glad I got to give that to you. So now we're going on to Capricorn. Coincidence, Monica. For Mercury direct. How are you going to feel in this new Mercury direct season? Getting over the hump of Mercury retrograde. Okay, we've got the Lovers. We've got 4 of Cups, Hierophant, 4 of Coins reversed. The Star. And 4 of Swords. Oh, weird. 4, 4, 4. That's kind of cool. Okay, Capricorn. So, looks like you're going to be doing okay, but just okay in this Mercury direct season. There's some kind of... I'm so interested in 444. That's gotta be like an angel number. Let me look that up real quick. Angel number 444. Protection, encouragement, you are on the right path. That's like what every angel number means, though. Time for change. Big changes. Okay. And big changes it is, right? Because with the Lovers, the Hierophant, and the Stars in between there, it looks like you have made the choice to pursue a goal, maybe even school, and you're worried it's not for you. It's a big cost. It's a lot of like a big emotional cost, a big physical, like money cost to go to school. And you're like, shit, this might not be for me. Oh no, I'm worried. You might even be getting like nightmares about it, like stress nightmares. But the cards say it's good. It's going to be okay. Mercury direct, school might start going a little better. You might stop being so overwhelmed. And if this isn't about school, maybe it's about work or a project, something you chose to start because you really wanted to, and now you're caught up in all this overwhelming stress. That 444 big change makes a lot of sense. Stick through it. you're on the right path with the star here. This is your hope and dream. This is like your true hope and dream. You deserve that. And I think that the emotional stress, I guess this is emotional stress, but this would be like not sleeping at night, like literally not sleeping at night because of that. I think that'll go away as Mercury direct strengthens. So that's Capricorn. Oh, thank you, Reanimator. Hey! Hey, Ishika, welcome in. Of course you can have a reading. Do you have a question? Oh, thank you so much for being here, Libby. Have a great night. Thank you for staying so long. Okay, what are the feelings for Spvwvky? For me, we spoke yesterday after a month of no contact. It was his birthday yesterday. Ooh. Let's see. Three of Cups, Queen of Wands reversed, Knave of Wands, Four of Cups reversed. I want to say, the feeling I'm getting here is like you fell off of a pedestal. There's a little bit of sadness about it, but it doesn't seem like there's no anger, there's no resentment, there's no ill will. I don't even think there's a loss of goodwill. I just feel like you went from being on this pedestal, perhaps even the image in Spvwvky's mind of you might have been bigger than you actually are, and you fell off of this pedestal, and now they see you either as you really are, or maybe you made a mistake and they see you as the snake right now. This is something that is easy to fix, I think. At least on your end. I think it would be easy to fix this. If you want to have that connection back, so you see each other as you really are, without any kind of distortion, I think that that's very doable. I was really mad at him buying him an Armani t-shirt as his birthday gift. Ooh. Maybe he fell off the pedestal for you then. Either way though, I think if you two talk it through, if you two just talk about it It's an easy thing to fix. Should I make a move and ask him to meet me? Yeah, definitely. I think you should. I think you should, because I do think that just talking it out, it will fix whatever's going on. And I'll say this again. I say this every single stream. Talk to people. Talk to people, and a lot of problems will go away. Okay? I'm not so like angry about it as I usually am. This doesn't need anger. Just talk to people. And he has a lot of ego problems. That would make sense, honestly. Something about this Queen of Wands and Knave of Wands. There's a power imbalance. And if he has ego problems, that makes me think that he might have seen you as like this untouchable thing, and then sees you as like smaller than him now, or sees himself as this untouchable thing. And you're like, hell no, you're not. So... yeah, your weekly reminder to communicate. Exactly. Yeah, so 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, Knave of Wands, and 4 of Cups. So I think that whatever it is, though, I'm positive that a talk will make it way, 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 way better. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. And I will practice. Yeah, let's hope for the best. Yeah, for sure. I will practice my little script that I've been trying to follow tonight of, if you have a good reading, if you're enjoying yourself here in chat, please consider donation. Oof. Please consider donating to my Ko-fi, link in the description. See down below, I am fundraising for a copy of YouTube Studio and a webcam. Donation, you know? That really normal activity of donation. All the kids are doing it. Okay, Aquarius for Mercury direct. Ooh, okay, Aquarius, go off. 10 of Pentacles. It's the new dab, yeah. You gotta donate that dosh. That's cringe. I don't need to say that again. 5 of Wands reversed. Yeah, we're letting it go. We're doing Aquarius for Mercury direct. Magician. cards are getting quiet tonight. I'm wondering if they're getting tired or if they're getting hungry. I learned that's like not a thing a lot of people do, feeding their decks. I don't know. I really like feeding my decks. 10 of Swords. 2 more for Aquarius, please. Chocolate snack only goes so far. So true. King of Cups reversed. Aquarius, are you good? Six of Pentacles. Okay, Aquarius, you're used to something usually going swimmingly. In the past, it's always gone great, but something's been causing you a lot of heartache. Some kind of fight, maybe between your family. I want to say more likely between your family than your friends. But some kind of disagreement, some kind of tussle is causing you some extreme grief. And that probably happened because of Mercury retrograde. So now that we're in Mercury direct, what are we going to do about it? Your setup, you don't need to go out and get anything new for this. You I think just need to, and I don't want to say this lightly, right? I don't want to make fun of a situation because I'm like, oh, there's a tussle, there's a fight in your family and it's giving you extreme duress and you're so upset about it and you're so distraught. Have a little craft party. But have a little craft party maybe. Something like bake a cake for everybody. Have a little coloring night. Have a little baking night. Have something that brings people together with an activity where they're talking and they're sharing and they're giggling and they're having fun. And that will help clear this energy. This will help clear whatever fight happened. It'll bring people back together. Some kind of group activity that's non-competitive and is about sharing and creating. And that will help settle whatever tussle, whatever fight happened because of Mercury retrograde. So sorry about that, Aquarius, but looks like it's gonna go fine. Selenite, yeah, probably a good idea. Wash her deck and incense smoke at the bar. Yeah, that sounds gorgeous. Individual pizza bake party. Yeah, you know what's up for Aquarius. That's exactly the vibe. Individual pizza bake party. Where there's like a little like self-serve bar of pizza toppings and you all make your own little pizza. That would be so cute. Okay, let's do Pisces. Because I've gone through 6. Well, maybe I'll leave it there then. Because it looks like the stream has naturally kind of come to a close. So I'm going to leave it here. Probably be posting those 6 signs I did get to for Mercury direct. Maybe I'll do the other 6 and post those as well. But I think I'm going to end it here for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and spending time with me in stream, for chatting in chat, for asking questions, for sending in donations. Thank you so much. This is huge for me. I have so much fun every single time. Please come see me on Thursday when we'll do this all again. Oh, thank you, Oh Wise Haunted Bunny. You are so welcome. Okay, everybody. I'll see you Thursday. Have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.